Hey guys, how's it going? This is Tim Shaves, and I'm at a bit of a different angle here, but today is gonna be a lathering tutorial again. Yeah, I already went through a shave, so just wanted to give you guys a better angle. All right, drop that. Better angle with the lathering. It's kind of looking upwards usually towards my face, so it's hard to see my hands. So I think this will be a better visual for you guys. But today it's gonna feature classic Proraso White, more geared towards people starting out. If they're using soaps like Proraso, I'm gonna see or show you guys one way to lather it up using a bowl and a synthetic brush. Just a regular 24mm synthetic. This is the Rudy Vey handle, but let's go at it. So, got my Proraso right here. It's kind of like clay or paste. Pretty hard, I would say, but it's pliable. I'm gonna be using my Captain's Choice bowl today. You can use any kind of bowl. I've used cereal bowls before, anything round. Doesn't need to have these ridges, but any bowl will work. That's kind of wide enough. This can clink a bit with the handles, but something wide and grippy should work. So what I'm gonna do, I have my scooper right here. I'm gonna scoop some of the soap out. You could also load it directly from the tub, but I like to scoop it out of the tub so that I don't introduce water into it every time. But let's say if you're using like one soap and just using it until it's gone, it's fine just unloading it from the tub. So what I'm gonna do is just scoop some out. Let's see. A little bit more. I'm pretty generous with the soap because I have a lot of soaps in my den, so I'm gonna be using this much soap here. It's probably a lot for one shave, but should be good for demonstration. Let me just get all the soap out of the scooper, move it to the bowl. All right. So you got soap chunks right here. And you don't want to lather like this because the soap chunks are gonna just, they're not gonna load to the brush very well. So what I'm gonna do is just spread it thinly around the ridges of the bowl or on the flatter surfaces of the bowl. Just make sure it's easy to load and that soap chunks are not going to float while you're lathering or loading. So just spread it around thinly. And once you spread it around, you'll see that you have tons of soap ready to load. They should be actually good for more than 3 passes. Probably good for 2 shaves, but I'm just gonna feature it today as it is. All right, that's how it looks. It's kind of hard to see under the light, but that's how it looks there. Spread thinly, and I'm just gonna pour some water with my, drip some water with my fingers. So, here we go. I'm gonna scoop some water like this onto the bowl. A couple of drips should be good, a little more. All right, so this is how it looks. Get some water under there. Just slosh it around a bit so that it softens the soap for an easier load. Gonna wet the brush. There we go, dripping wet. Gonna shake it off a couple times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, just a damp brush, and let's get loading and lathering. Here we go. So as you can see, quite a bubbly start, but that's okay. You're just gonna mix in the brush, mix in the lather to create volume and to make that creamy lather. All right, and as you can see, it's already foaming up a bit. Look at that, immediate foam, but you don't want that, or at least for me, I like to see some creaminess out of the lather, so I'm just gonna beat that foam up and just keep lathering until I see some volume and density. And you go at it for a minute or two, you'll begin to see some rich, dense, creamy lather forming here. All right. One thing about the Captain's Choice Bowl is that it is on the smaller side. So if you're looking to create all the lather that you need for a 3-pass shave, this might not be the ideal choice. I kind of like doing both half bowl lather and half face lather. So I start it off in the bowl and take that to the face. But as you can see, got some nice lather going on there. And look at that already. From here, I think I'm gonna add a bit more water because the lather is looking slightly dry. It's almost there. Just a little more should do it. All right, I'm gonna add a couple more drips of water and one more. All right, and keep lathering here. Now it's looking a bit better. I like a certain visual to the lather. I like it to kind of be smooth, not so rigid, form nice peaks, and a bit of volume as well. And as for Proraso White, it works. It's not the best soap out there for me, but it does the job. It dries out my skin slightly, but it'll get you that good shave. All right, that's looking like what I like here. So plenty of lather. Now when I pull that out, got plenty on the brush. And from here, what I do is I'll just take it to the face with what I have. I'll take it to the hand for today. Wet it under water. Here we go, let's do some hand lather. And as you can see, immediately, you can see a lot of lather forming. Lather is pretty well hydrated from what I added in the bowl. And from here, you can either add more water or just keep going until you get a good, whatchamacallit, even coverage of the lather on your face. So right here, you got decent lather going on, not bad. Just gonna lather up a little more. And Proraso can actually look like some of the artisan soaps out there. It looks very creamy, voluminous, but in terms of feel, it doesn't feel as dense, but you can definitely create a beautiful looking lather with Proraso. Some other artisan soap that I enjoy using are something like Sterling or Noble Otter. They create these beautiful lather, and it also feels great on the face and when shaving. All right, look at that. That's plenty of lather, you guys. What I do is I go in circular motions. I also paint a bit and go in the other counterclockwise motion and just repeat until you get to that desired consistency. Some nice peaks right here. And I'll just keep going until it gets to a point where I like, or just play around with the lather, just massage it on the face as how I like it. Sometimes face lathering for too long can lead to brush burns, especially with some scrubby brushes like Pure or Best Badger, so you want to limit yourself. But if you're lathering with a soft synthetic, it can be quite relaxing and enjoying during the shave. All right, so we got plenty of lather here. Let me just transfer all of that to the brush. Into a little ice cream cone. All right, look at that. tons of lather on the brush. That was just out of what was in the brush. We still got probably 3-4 more passes in the bowl, so I got plenty here. And let me just gather all the lather onto the hand. Look at that. Hoo-wee. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Plenty of lather here. Got nice stretching. And that's some creamy lather. That'll last you 2 to 3 passes just by itself. Got more in the bowl, more in the brush. Some amazing looking lather here. Just with Proraso White. No fancy artisan soap. Just a classic Italian Proraso. So I'll leave you guys at that. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll probably be cleaning up here, or sometimes I play around with the lather for 5 to 10 minutes more, but here's what I get. Thank you guys for watching. This is Tim Shaves now. See you guys next time. See ya.